Russia rushed to move troops to South Ukraine. President Zelensky ordered a counterattack. President Volodymyr Zelensky stated that Russia has no chance of winning, although Moscow is moving part of its forces from the east to the southern provinces of Ukraine. The Russian military is trying to consolidate their positions in the areas controlled by Russia in southern Ukraine, while also increasing operations there. Some units of the Russian forces are being transferred from their positions in eastern Ukraine to regions in the south, to Kherson and Zaporizhzhia provinces. However, this is useless and does not help them, President Volodymyr Zelensky said in a speech on the 31st of July. There is no Russian attack that is not met by our military forces and intelligence officers. The armed forces of Ukraine are ready to respond to any new actions of the enemy, Zelensky stated. President Zelensky emphasized that, from a strategic point of view, Russia has no chance of winning this war. On the evening of July 31st, the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine announced that Russia had transferred a number of military units from the Sloviansk front to Zaporizhzhia. Deputy Director of Ukraine's Military Intelligence Service Vadim Skibitsky also confirmed that Russia is moving a large number of troops to southern Ukraine to conduct combat operations there. Skibitsky said that if Russia wins, it will seek to control more Ukrainian territories. Russia is increasing its numbers, preparing for a counteroffensive in southern Ukraine and perhaps preparing to launch an attack on their own. The south, Ukraine, is a key area for them, first of all because of Crimea, added Mr. Skibitsky. The Russian Defense Ministry announced in June that it had opened a land corridor to Crimea, allowing civilians and goods to move through eastern Ukraine controlled by Moscow and pro-Russian forces. Russia annexed the Crimean Peninsula in 2014. According to analysts, Russia's troop movements are in response to Ukraine's announcement of a counterattack to liberate areas controlled by Moscow in the southern provinces of Kherson and Zaporizhzhia. Russia has controlled Kherson since mid-March, shortly after launching a military operation in Ukraine. In recent weeks, Kherson's situation has been hot again as Ukraine tries to counterattack to regain this territory. According to Governor Dmytro Butryi, Ukrainian forces have regained control of dozens of villages and towns and are moving towards the provincial capital Kherson. Earlier this month, Ukraine carried out airstrikes using US-supplied weapons to hit the Antonovsky Lifeline bridge in Kherson, destroying a key Russian supply line. The Institute for the Study of War in Washington also reported that Ukrainian forces destroyed 2 other bridges to Kherson in an attempt to impede the Russian military's advance. On July 30th, the Ukrainian army announced that it had killed a series of Russian soldiers and destroyed 2 ammunition depots during the fighting in Kherson. Yuri Sobolevy, an official in the Kherson administration, advised people to stay away from Russian ammunition depots, claiming that the Ukrainian army was pouring fire on Russia and this is just the beginning. In the past time, the Ukrainian army is focusing all its efforts on counterattacks to quickly regain territory in the south with the support of heavy weapons from foreign aid. According to the Institute for the Study of War, this counteroffensive has achieved initial achievements in slowing down the process of annexing the southern provinces of Ukraine into Russian territory.